Hey there, sports fans. This is Jenny from Sports Day Tribune, and today we're diving into the glamorous world of WNBA star Kysre Gondrezick as she takes New York Fashion Week by storm. Get ready for some serious style inspiration and a peek into the life of this basketball sensation earned fashion icon. So Kysre Gondrezick has just touched down in the Big Apple, and let me tell you, she's not holding back when it comes to serving looks. New York Fashion Week officially kicked off today, and Kaiser is already making waves with not one, but two jaw-dropping outfits that are setting social media on fire. Let's start with her first ensemble, shall we? Picture this: a low-cut black shirt that's giving all kinds of sultry vibes, paired with a black and green checkered coat that's screaming high fashion. But wait, there's more. She's rocking a matching long skirt that's giving us major boss lady energy. And to top it all off, she's strutting her stuff in some killer black heels. This entire look is courtesy of Yves Saint Laurent. I've gotta say, Kaiser is doing the brand proud. But hold on to your hats, folks, because Kaiser wasn't done slaying just yet. Her second outfit is a total 180 from the first, but equally as stunning. We're talking a two-piece leopard print number by Roberto Cavalli that's turning heads left and right. The low-cut top is giving us all the confidence we need, and those flowing bottoms? Pure perfection. It's safe to say that Kaiser is embracing her wild side with this look, and we are here for it. Now you might be wondering, Jenny, isn't Kaiser a basketball player? What's she doing at Fashion Week? Well, let me tell you, this WNBA free agent is proving that she's got game both on and off the court. While she may not be signed to a team at the moment, Kaiser is clearly keeping busy and living her best life in the fashion world. Speaking of living her best life, let's take a moment to talk about Kaiser's recent romantic getaway. She and her boyfriend, Boston Celtics shooting guard Jaylen Brown, were just spotted soaking up the sun in Dubai. Talk about couple goals, am I right? These two lovebirds have been making the most of their free time, or Jaylen has to hit the court for the upcoming NBA season. But let's get back to the fashion, shall we? Kaiser's NYFW appearances are giving us major tunnel fit inspiration. For those of you who might not be familiar, tunnel fits are the outfits players wear when they're walking into the arena before a game. It's become a huge trend in recent years, with players using it as an opportunity to show off their personal style. And if Kaiser's recent looks are any indication, we might be in for some seriously stylish tunnel fits if she makes her return to the WNBA. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jenny, how does Kaiser manage to look so effortlessly chic all the time? Well, my friends, it's all about confidence. Whether she's rocking a power suit or a leopard print ensemble, Kaiser carries herself with an air of self-assurance that's truly inspiring. It's a reminder that fashion isn't just about the clothes you wear, how you wear them. But Kaiser's fashion choices aren't just about looking good. They're also a statement about who she is as a person. By participating in events like New York Fashion Week, she's showing the world that athletes are multidimensional individuals with interests and talents that extend far beyond the court. It's a powerful message, especially for young fans who might be looking up to her as a role model. And let's not forget the impact that Kaiser's fashion choices can have on the WNBA as a whole. As the league continues to grow in popularity, players like Kaiser are helping to elevate its profile by showcasing their personalities and interests off the court. It's a win-win situation. Players get to express themselves, and the league gets more attention and recognition. Now, I know we've been focusing a lot on Kaiser's fashion choices, but let's not forget about her skills on the basketball. While she may be a free agent at the moment, Kaiser has proven herself to be a formidable player in the past. She was the 4th overall pick in the 2021 WNBA draft, selected by the Indiana Fever. That's no small feat, folks. It takes a lot of talent and hard work to make it to that level. During her time with the Fever, Kaiser showed flashes of brilliance that had fans and analysts alike excited about her potential. Quick footwork and sharp shooting skills made her a player to watch. And while her journey in the WNBA has had its ups and downs, there's no denying that Kaiser has the talent to make an impact in the league. But here's the thing about professional sports. It's not just about what you do on the court. it's also about how you carry yourself off the court. And that's where Kaiser really shines. Her fashion choices and public appearances are helping to build her personal brand, which can be just as important as her athletic skills when it comes to securing endorsements, other opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, let's talk about the potential for Kaiser to make a comeback in the WNBA. While nothing is certain in the world of professional sports, her high profile and continued involvement in basketball-adjacent activities suggest that she's not done with the game just yet. And if she does make a return, you can bet that all eyes will be on her, both for her play on the court and her style off of it. Now, I know we've been talking a lot about Kaiser's fashion choices, but let's take a moment to appreciate the hard work that goes into being a professional athlete. The training, the discipline, the mental toughness, it's not an easy path. And the fact that Kaiser can balance all of that with her fashion pursuits, that's seriously impressive. But let's get back to New York Fashion Week for a moment. For those of you who might not be familiar, NYFW is one of the biggest events in the fashion calendar. It's a time when designers showcase their latest collections, and celebrities and influencers come out in force to see and be seen. The fact that Kaiser is there, holding her own among fashion industry heavyweights, is a testament to her star power. And it's not just about the clothes. Fashion Week is also about networking, making connections, and building relationships. For someone like Kaiser, who's at a crossroads in her basketball career, these connections could prove invaluable. Who knows? She might meet someone who could help take her career in an exciting new direction. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, Kaiser seems to be enjoying the moment, and who can blame her? New York City during Fashion Week is an electric place to be. Energy, the creativity, the sheer spectacle of it all, it's enough to make anyone feel like a star. And speaking of stars, let's talk about Kaiser's relationship with Jaylen Brown for a moment. These two make quite the power couple, don't they? Both successful athletes in their own right. They seem to complement each other perfectly. Their recent trip to Dubai is just the latest in a string of glamorous outings that have had fans swooning. But it's not all glitz and glamour for these two. As professional athletes, they both understand the dedication and hard work required to succeed at the highest level. That shared experience likely forms a strong foundation for their relationship. And who knows, maybe we'll see Jaylen sitting courtside at a WNBA game, cheering on Kaiser in the future. Now, I know we've been focusing a lot on Kaiser's recent activities, but let's take a moment to appreciate her journey to this point. Coming out of college, she was a highly touted prospect, known for her scoring ability and leadership on the court. Her selection as the 4th overall pick in the WNBA draft was a testament to her skills and potential. But as any athlete will tell you, transition from college to the pros isn't always smooth sailing. There are adjustments to be made, both on and off the court. The game is faster, players are stronger, and the pressure is more intense. Kaiser has faced her share of challenges in her professional career, but she's shown resilience and determination throughout. And that's what makes her current success in the fashion world all the more impressive. It's not easy to pivot from one high-pressure career to another, but Kaiser seems to be handling it with grace and style. It's a reminder that our paths in life aren't always linear, and that sometimes the detours can lead us to unexpected and exciting places. But let's get back to those Fashion Week outfits for a moment. The contrast between the two looks Kaiser shared is really interesting. On one hand, we have the sleek, professional vibe of the Yves Saint Laurent ensemble. It's the kind of outfit that says, I mean business. On the other hand, we have the bold, eye-catching Roberto Cavalli leopard print. This look is all about confidence and making a statement. The fact that Kaiser can pull off both of these looks with equal aplomb speaks volumes about her versatility and style. It's not easy to switch between such different aesthetics. She makes it look effortless. And isn't that what true style is all about? The ability to wear the clothes rather than letting the clothes wear you? Now, I know we've been talking a lot about Kaiser's fashion choices. Let's not forget that at her core, she's an athlete. The discipline and work ethic that got her to the WNBA are likely the same qualities that are helping her succeed in the fashion world. It takes dedication and perseverance to excel in any field. And Kaiser seems to have those qualities in spades. But here's something to think about. Could Kaiser's success in the fashion world actually help her basketball career? Might seem counterintuitive, but hear me out. By building her personal brand and increasing her visibility, Kaiser is making herself more marketable. And in the world of professional sports, marketability can be almost as important as on-court skills when it comes to securing contracts and endorsements. Plus, let's not forget that confidence is key in both fashion and sports. The self-assurance that Kaiser displays on the red carpet could translate to more confidence on the court, and in a high-pressure game situation, that extra boost of confidence could make all the difference. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Jenny, isn't all this fashion stuff a distraction from basketball? And that's a fair question, but I'd argue that having interests and pursuits outside of your primary career can actually be beneficial. Provides balance, prevents burnout, and can even offer new perspectives that might improve your performance in your main field. Plus, let's be real. Professional athletes have a limited window in which to compete at the highest level. By exploring other interests and building her brand now, Kaiser is setting herself up for success long after her playing days are over. That's just smart career planning, if you ask me. But let's get back to New York Fashion Week for a moment. One of the things I love about this event is how it brings together people from all different backgrounds and industries. You've got athletes rubbing shoulders with models, actors mingling with designers, and influencers chatting with business moguls. It's a melting pot of creativity and ambition, and I can only imagine how inspiring it must be to be in the middle of it all. And Kaiser seems to be right at home in this environment. Confidence she's displaying in her fashion choices suggests that she's comfortable in her own skin, regardless of whether she's on a basketball court or a runway. That kind of self-assurance is admirable, and it's something that many of us can aspire to. Now, I know we've been focusing a lot on Kaiser's recent activities, but let's take a moment to appreciate the broader impact athletes participating in events like Fashion Week. It helps to break down stereotypes about what athletes can and should be interested in. It shows that you can be both athletic and fashionable, both competitive and creative. And that's a powerful message, especially for young fans who might be looking for role models. But let's not forget that at the end of the day, Kaiser is still an athlete. Her participation in Fashion Week doesn't change that fact. If anything, it adds another dimension to her public persona. She's not just a basketball player who happens to be interested in fashion. She's a multifaceted individual who excels in multiple areas. And isn't that what we should all strive for? To be well-rounded, pursue our passions, challenge ourselves in new ways. Kaiser's journey from the basketball court to the fashion world is a reminder that we don't have to limit ourselves to one path or one identity. So what's next for Kysre Gondrezick? Will we see her back on the basketball court soon? Or will she continue to make waves in the fashion world? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure. Whatever she decides to do, she'll do it with style and confidence. And that, my friends, is what makes Kaiser such an interesting figure to follow. She's not just an athlete, not just a fashion icon, but a complex individual navigating her way through different worlds. And isn't that something we can all relate to in our own ways? As we wrap up this discussion, I want to leave you with a thought. Kaiser's journey reminds us that life isn't always a straight path. Sometimes we take detours, sometimes we explore new avenues, and sometimes we find success in unexpected places. And that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's what makes life interesting. So, whether you're a basketball fan, a fashion enthusiast, or just someone looking for a little inspiration, I hope Kaiser's story resonates with you. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the clothes we wear or the games we play. It's about living life on our own terms and pursuing the things that bring us joy. And on that note, I'll sign off. This is Jenny from Sports Day Tribune, reminding you to always stay true to yourself, whether you're on the court, on the runway, or anywhere in between. Until next time, Keep shining and keep pushing those boundaries. Who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Take care, everyone.